The story of Emilie Sagée is perhaps one of the most famous and unsettling cases of doppelgangers ever recorded. Sagée was a French teacher in the mid-19th century, described as an excellent educator whom her students adored. Despite her talent, she struggled to maintain employment, changing schools about 19 times in just 16 years. The disturbing reason was the constant presence of her spectral double. In 1845, when Sagée was 32, she was teaching at a girls' boarding school. It was here that the true terror of her condition became fully visible. Students repeatedly saw the phantom twin or clone of the teacher. The double was physically identical to Sagée and would often mimic her exact movements, for instance, standing beside her as she wrote on the chalkboard, imitating the writing motions though holding nothing in its hand. Crucially, Emilie Sagée herself never saw her double. However, whenever the doppelganger appeared, Sagée would sometimes become weak, groggy, or enter a kind of trance, appearing drained of her energy. The sightings escalated drastically in the summer of 1846. 42 students were gathered in the hall for a sewing lesson. Through the windows they could clearly see the actual Emilie Sagée walking tranquilly in the garden. Yet, the phantom double suddenly entered the room and sat down in the professor's chair, ready to give the lesson. This was the first time the double was seen entirely separate from the teacher's physical body. The girls, terrified but courageous, resolved to approach the figure. They tried to communicate, but the phantom clone did not respond or interact. When one student finally tried to touch it, she felt a strange force surrounding the phantom that seemed to push her away. After they managed to push closer and touch the figure, it simply vanished. When questioned, Sagée confirmed she'd been in the garden, but claimed that while there, she'd been intensely concentrating on the idea of teaching the sewing class to the girls. When she was in this trance-like state, she claimed to remember the doppelganger's actions as if they were her own. Adding a layer of supernatural mystery, Sagée's own roommate, also a teacher at the school, claimed to have seen the clone exit her sleeping body, a phenomenon some speculate could be a form of astral projection. This astral body, or clone, seemed to operate autonomously. As the appearances grew more frequent, parents of the students, terrified by the paranormal occurrences, began withdrawing their daughters from the school. Eventually, the school had no choice but to dismiss Sagée.
I've been waiting for you, my dear. Come closer, sit with me.